Since the beginning of Realm, there were always highly debated questions. Health or defense? Dexterity or attack? Wisdom or vitality? Could you imagine? Anyways, today my curiosity got the better of me and I've decided to call truce with one of my most formidable enemies, math. And so, with the unlimited power of this school torture device on my side, I've decided to answer one of those everlasting questions and hopefully finally set the record straight. I started by asking myself this: if I was a level 1 0 out of 8 wizard with no robe and only used rings, which ring should I use? And this is hypothetical, so forget about pets or vitality or whatever. I put the possibly two most debated rings on the line, the ring of unbound health and the ring of unbound defense. Let's suppose that I were to get hit with a singular shot that would deal 100 hypothetical damage to my hypothetical wizard. Let's see what would happen. If I wear the UBHP, my wizard has 280 health and 0 defense. The bullet that does 100 damage makes contact, and since I have 0 defense, I get blasted with the full force of it. My health drops down to 180 HP. The way I have decided to rate the rings is by the percentage of health that you have left after the shot. Or shots. You'll see later what I mean. Well, that's simple enough. You take 180 over 280 and then you multiply that number by 100 and you get the percentage of the remaining health. If you do the math just as I had described it, you'll find out that you'll have exactly 64.29% of your health remaining. Cool, we just got the mathematical rating of the UBHP ring in the current scenario. Let's do the UB def now. Well, okay. You have 100 health and 9 defense. You get blasted by a shot that does not 100 but 91 damage. And the result is, you have 9 HP left. Well, that's 9 over 100 and that is 9%. That's it? I'm sorry, we just went down from 64 all the way down to just 9. Well, okay, by now I can hear you screaming, who puts a UBHP on a level 1 wizard, right? Okay, fair point. Let's do the test again, but this time we are working with an 8 out of 8 wizard that has the Star Mother robe. That's slightly more realistic, alright? Maxed health on a wizard is 670. Add the additional 180 from the unbound HP and you get 850 HP. Since you are maxed defense and you have the Star Mother robe which gives you 14 defense, your defense clocks in at 39. All clear on that? Good. Now let's suppose that you get hit with a singular shot that deals 300 damage to you. Since you have 39 defense, you only get hit with 261 damage. That means that you have 589 health left, and in order to find out in percents just how much that is, we do what we did before and we get 69.29%. Well, that's not bad since 300 is a lot of damage. Let's see how the UB def is hanging on. You only have 670 HP since you don't have any extra, but this time you have 48 defense, so you get hit with a shot that does 252 damage. You have exactly 418 HP left, divided by the maximum aka 100%, and you get, okay, wow, 62.38%. Okay, so we can clearly see that defense is just not as good, but there's a really big and important but here. If we get hit multiple times, the defense you have is putting more pressure on the damage that you are receiving, since each shot you take gets reduced by the amount of def you have. So getting hit with just one shot isn't really all that fair now, is it? Also, it's not realistic either, cause let's be honest, you're not gods. Okay, let's run the experiment again, but this time you get hit with 10 shots that each deal 100 damage. That should be a lot more interesting. 850 HP minus 10 times 100 minus 39, which is 61, and you get 610 damage. Damn, even I'm better at dodging than that. But let's just give defense a chance. You will have 240 HP left, which is 28.24%. With the UB def, you have 670 HP, and you get hit 10 times 100 minus 48, which is 52, and that's equal to 520 damage. You will have 150 health left, or just about 22.39%. Damn. So even in this scenario, you can clearly see that health is just better than defense, but I'm not just gonna leave it at that. No, I wanna know if the UB defense is better than Exa HP at least, right? Well, that is 810 health, 39 defense, 610 damage, aha! 24.69%. Shit, even Exa HP is better. Damn it. And in fact, after fiddling around for a little bit, so is the Deca ring, the Bloodshed ring, Pyra, Bracer, Omni, Cuffs, and even freaking Para HP. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Paramount Health ring is better than the Unbound defense. And remember, this example was made to be better for defense. As a matter of fact, the only way for defense to be better than health is if you get hit with more than 10 shots. a lot more, and in that case you would sooner die than see any major difference. Actually, here's the list of all the rings from best to worst, and remember, this is when you are an 8 out of 8 wizard with the Star Mother robe and you get hit by 10 shots, each dealing 100 damage. If you do the same math for each ring when you get hit with one 300 damage dealing shot, the order is a bit different, but since the UB Death was supposed to shine in the previous scenario, this one is even worse for it. Notice, for example, that if you take just one shot, Para HP is actually better than Pyra. However, if you take 10 shots, Pyra is better than both the Paramount and Exa HP. I mean, damn! Defense is just getting wrecked in this video. But I'm not even done. Rings aren't the only items that can give you health, defense, or both. Some armors are also comparable. For example, let's take the Dominion armor and put it against the breastplate of the New Life. Then take the Wormhide versus Leafhide. Well, if it's the heavy armor showdown, let's suppose you're an 8 out of 8 knight that has the Colossus shield, Dominion armor, and the UB HP. And let's get hit with a 500 damage shot. Since you have 950 HP and 77 defense, you only get hit with 423, which leaves you with 527 health, or 55.47%. If he's wearing the New Life armor, he has 1110 HP and 64 defense. He gets hit and it does 436 damage, which leaves him with a hefty 674 health. That's 60.72%. CC would be 56% exactly, by the way. In this example, the New Life is better by over 5%. However, if you get hit with 10 shots, each dealing 150 damage, CC would lead the way with 28.42%, next up would be the Dominion armor with 23.16% and New Life behind at 22.52%. Similarly, if you take the Wormhide and Leafhide armor while you're on an 8 out of 8 archer with UB HP and you get hit with one shot dealing 400 damage, the Wormhide will leave you with 59.43% and the Leafhide will leave you with 61.08%. If you get hit by 10 shots that each deal 100 damage, the Wormhide will leave you with 35.23 and the Leafhide with 33.333 period. So what is the moral of the story? Health over defense in any situation unless it comes to armors. For example, my melees will forever have the highest armor tier and the Deca ring, but I will still put on the New Life just to flex on blue stars from time to time. Okay, see you in 3 months!